I have a feeling this burrito is going to be a hot mess. Let's pose. Maybe another pose.
Won't you grab a dish, a spice and a wish? This is the Bed Pantry Show. Won't you come and try this warm delight? This is the Bed Pantry Show.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
I should have brought a spoon or a fork.
Down at the Bed Pantry Show.
So how is everybody doing?
This is the Bed Pantry Show.
I've been gone for a minute, for a week. I did some live events, but I've been trying to edit a cooking video for about 5 days. It's not that the video is difficult. It's that the computer is so packed, you know, the hard drive on the computer, that I have to pull things off to make the program work. I pull some things off and I get tired. You guys know that I was working on my latest cookbook. I didn't bring it in the room to show you guys. I'll probably get it after. I don't want to get it messy anyway. Joe and I just taped a podcast outside, but I can't record this mukbang outside because it's too much flies. Man, this is a mess. I don't think I'm going to set this down again. I'm just going to eat it. First meal of the day. On my little intermittent fasting thing that I'm doing. And I'm having a burrito. Homemade. It has ground beef. It's dripping because I didn't drain the oil. Guac that I just made. Tomato sauce with onion. Some Dutch cheese. I don't have any refried beans because I did that in a dish yesterday and I don't want to do beans back to back because I had no issues with it yesterday because I took the bean out. I don't want to do it back to back and have issues. No. I don't know why I don't put my mukbangs at Facebook. I just really feel like it won't go over well there. Maybe I'll put this one and see. If you're seeing this at Facebook, if I happen to put it out, do you guys like mukbangs? My viewers, or is this just a YouTube thing? Let me know in the comments. If you like it, then I'm gonna start put up more. Now, when it comes to my mukbangs, we don't overeat. We eat what we're gonna eat. So we don't have an excessive amount of food that you see other YouTubers do. We don't want to get sick. You know? Anyways. I'm done with my Belizean cookbook, the 65 recipes that I took from the book that I have with 130 recipes. And I've told you guys time and time again in my live events that if you don't want to buy this book, it's okay. Because the one that's called Beans and Rice Volume 2, the one that I sell from my website, that has 130 recipes, is a beautiful book. The only difference between that book and this book that I made for Amazon is that the Amazon book is bigger. It's 8 by 10 versus 6 by 9. The font is bigger and I have pictures for every dish. So it's more like a coffee table type book. If it's something that you wanted to buy to just patronize the show and say, okay, let me put it on my coffee table, let me put it off to the side, you know, Barbara did this wonderful thing, yada, yada, yada. That's how it goes. And I also have the bread book at Amazon. So I have 2 books at Amazon. Do not buy the book called Beans and Rice and Jesus Christ. I'm still fighting that company to let them release their nasty talons off my book, all right? So that's the book out the way for right now. I'm going to make a commercial for the cookbook and then you'll see all that. I want to get into the topic of today because me and Joe talked about this in the podcast. Child, them kids that were rescued out of the Amazon jungle from the plane crash. So put the paper to stop up the grease so the grease don't get to my vegetables. The babies, and I'm gonna call them babies because they're babies. The oldest one, 11, is a girl. The next one was a 9-year-old girl. They were all siblings. A 4-year-old boy. And a baby that was 11 months. I think it's a girl. I'm not sure of that though, okay? The mom was on the plane with them. The pilot and another adult. I don't know who the other adult is. When the plane crashed, all the adults died. The 4 babies lived. In the news it said they stayed with the plane 4 days, and then the girl realized she needed to go find water. They never did find no river, so they couldn't fish. They had to eat some powder from the jungle that they know how to eat because they trained these babies. These indigenous people of Colombia train their indigenous babies how to survive in the Amazon when they're 5 years old. Praise God for that. Some kind of powder they ate and drank dewdrops off the leaves. Child. God insulated them from them predators. Predators could be as big as, a big animal. I don't know what animals are in the Amazon. Mountain lion, whatever. Cougar, whatever. I'm as small as a little spider. Or some dangerous ant or something. 40 days, like Jesus. In the wilderness. 40 days. Cold at night, I'm sure. 4 search dog went missing. I don't know if they find the 3 out of the 4, but they keep talking about this one that is missing. And the girl said there was a dog that stayed with them 2 days. They dropped food and medical supply off the helicopter, the searchers, and the kids found one of them and survived off of that for 15 days. Child. There are several miracles in that story. A miracle is God's supernatural intervention into your situation. I believe God supernaturally moved. The first miracle is that they survived the plane crash. As far as I know, no broken bones and stuff. Second miracle, they survived the jungle. Third miracle, they were rescued. Fourth miracle, their health is coming back. I really hope somebody makes a GoFundMe. Not just that I hope they make a GoFundMe, but I would donate to that. I have a friend who's pregnant, and it just hit me. I need to go shopping for that baby. They're not having gender reveal. They're not having any baby shower. She's all alone where she's living with no friends. She has a husband, 1 or 2 friends. Nobody's giving her a baby shower. Crap. I wonder if we could do a virtual baby shower. I'm gonna call her. The thing is the privacy. She doesn't want too many people to know she's pregnant to bother her. I gotta go buy her something. I gotta go buy like some onesies, the cloth diapers. Not because she's gonna use cloth diapers, but those cloth diapers, the ones that's pre-folded, you put them over your shoulder to burp the baby and you save a lot of your clothes. a bottle set, some diapers, wet wipes. Child, I gotta go put a kit together. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. I wonder if it'd be cheaper to buy all this stuff at Amazon and just have them ship it to her in one box. Sure. I know she has a car seat. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. I can't leave this and come back to it. It's not going to heat well. For those of you wondering about Joe, he's eating stew fish in the dining room. He said, I can't mess with no mukbang, I'm too hungry. Mm-mm-mm. So, I guess I didn't realize that a few days ago, Pat Robertson passed away. The preacher man on TV from the, what's it called? The 700 Club, I think it's called. Oh, I couldn't stand that man. I mean, they say he passed away at 90 something, like he lived too long. Judgmental, man. Can't stand it. Like, damn. What do you guys think is going on with Jamie Foxx? A lot of bloggers have reported that he's had a stroke. But I don't know that that's true. You know, Sherry Shepherd and him are friends. I would never ask her though. If she knows what's going on. I'd be too afraid to have that information. He's close to my age, I think. I'm 56. He's probably about 53. 54. I hope he gets better. I like him. Y'all know what's going on in the news. I'm taping this, like I always tell you guys when I'm taping. I'm taping this on Monday, June the 13th. No, the 12th. June the 12th. Tomorrow the 13th. Then people gonna go get arraigned. Rump and his sidekick. The one that supposedly did the conspiracy with him. Child, I don't think nothing will happen to him. I give up hope. People try to say those documents that he had wasn't important. But they're saying it's a lot of information about other country and our country. There's some of the document that says it's for the 5 eyes. It's only 5 countries that can see that stuff. Don't know which, I don't know what the 5 countries are. Maybe America, the UK, Sweden. I don't know. I'm like, damn. Why he wanted that stuff though? At first I thought it was just like, you know, the narcissism part of him. It's like, I was the person that could keep this. But you think he was selling that stuff? Because I don't understand why you just wouldn't give it back. People say you have, okay, here. I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to have this here. What was the dealio? Do you think that it was random or coincidence that that judge got the case? That Eileen, whatever the hell she is, that Cuban lady. They said the way how they do some wheeler. I don't believe it. How she get the keys? I hope that people don't act a fool. Tomorrow for that arraignment and nobody get hurt. He seemed to be taking it smooth, fundraising off of it. But if it was me and I was him, I don't think I would ever sleep again. I'd be so panicked. And I say if I was him, because if I had all the money, if I was the former president, I think I would still panic. But I think he thinks that he gonna win again. And you know, the first time I think he cheated. That stupid what that guy name Comey, James Comey, come with all these damn email crap right in the October surprise, mess up the crap for Hillary. And then he get in there and win the electoral college, which I think should be abolished. But in any case, he thinks that he can win again and he can pardon everybody when he want pardon and he can stay king for life. That's what he thinks is gonna happen. Well, enough of them for their foolishness. I've been invited to go to Texas. And I was excited to just say, you want to go to Texas? Mommy. Too much stuff going down there. Yeah, Florida. You know, those were the two states we were supposed to stay at. When we first came from Belize, we went to Florida first. And we were going to absolutely live there. But it was hard for us to be in school and stuff because of papers issues. So we went to San Antonio, Texas, where one of my mom's sister was. And my dad couldn't find any work in 30 days, so he had, let's bounce. California has jobs. My mom had another sister here, and she could take us in and we could work. And we got here. My dad couldn't even work because he had to go get surgery to take out kidney stones. They didn't blast it with laser. They cut him. Took out kidney stones. My mom had to go work with my auntie, taking care of old people. My auntie husband wasn't working at the time. So it was the two chicks feeding a family of 50. No, it was, she had two kids here. My mom had 3. We didn't have my brother yet. And so that's 5 kids and 4 adults. 9 people living in a little 2-bedroom apartment, child. I don't think I missed the beans on the burrito. I like it to be beef next time. I mean, this is beef, but not ground beef. I put a tablespoon of white rice in here too, cooked white rice. I didn't used to like rice on my burrito at first, but now I do. I gotta figure out how to market my book. I'm gonna work on Instagram on how to make stories, carousels if they still have that, highlight. gonna start making my reels again. We're gonna work Instagram just like how business work Instagram for their business. They said when the kids were found, all they wanted was rice pudding and bread. I don't think it's rice pudding. I think it's that rice lab that these Latin people eat. I'm gonna have to make that one of these time. I know they cook the rice to mush. And they add sweeteners and stuff to it. Kind of like rice pudding, but rice pudding is baked after it's cooked on the stove, right? What am I going to name this one? Miracle in the Amazon. I had a teacher in radio broadcasting in college. He used to eat this messy burger from a restaurant down the street from the school. Every day it passed, you hear him to cuss out the sandwich. Big F-bombs. Why? Because it fell apart and it was messy. And he couldn't get it into his mouth without a fork. I got invited to the 40th anniversary. At my alma mater in Belize. 40th, what do they call it? Reunion. If I had stayed and finished high school in Belize and I had passed all my classes, I would have graduated in 1983. But because we came to America at the end of 81 and we hopped around so much in 82, by the time I got here to high school in March of 1983, they told me they couldn't find my records. It was slow in coming from the other states. And they couldn't let me graduate because they didn't know if I had met the criteria. So the people graduated ending of May, and that's the class of 83, I guess. Graduated ending of May, and then we went on summer break. I started school again early September of 83, and then I graduated June of 84. And then 1 month later, I met Joe, July. July of 84. And then we got married in 86. So Joe is not my high school sweetheart, but I met him right after high school. I didn't have no high school sweetheart because I didn't have no boyfriend in high school. The hell? I studied. Anyways, what's going on behind me? Did the mail truck go by or something? Sounds like I hear it. Yeah, so guys, I got a new phone. Child, it's dirty already, but it has the protector. I got a new phone. It's iPhone 13. My sister so generously made a case for the iPhone, thinking, I didn't know that they had 3 different sizes to the iPhone 13. I didn't even know they had 2 sizes. Child, you know I'm out of the loop. I couldn't even afford a 14. The 14 was like $900 something, the $899. And so with the tax, and then this was $679 plus the tax. Child, that was a big difference. My sister excited to make me a phone case. And look, it's beautiful. Look. Tan linda. It's gorgeous. And I put it in here. And it's too big. The hat I got for Christmas is too big. And Joe's like, we will stuff it. Stuff it with what, Joe? So my sister says, well, do a giveaway or something and give it away, you know? So this is for the big iPhone 13. I don't know what that name. Pro Max? I don't know. The big one. The biggest one. Because Jory said they have 3 sizes. This size, which is the small one. Jory's size, which is medium. And then this size. So I don't know. I might contemplate. What do I have these little dots over here for? Some little holes are over here. This is so pretty. Thank you, Tracy, for making this. You did such a phenomenal job with this. Everything is placed correctly. And I can't use it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I give it away? I don't think I'm going to paint my nails until the weekend because I'm going to go to a party. I don't want to have to paint it again after today, you know? Yeah, so I think I spoke about everything going on in the news right now. I'm not going to give up, guys. Whatever I'm asking God for, I'm going to hold on to the tail of the hem of his garment and just hold on and know that the miracle is going to come. I only need one person. Just one person. Everybody does just need that one person. And you may not be at a place in your life yet where you realize you only need that one person and what to do when that one person shows up. But I'm at that spot in my life. I know I need one person and I know what to do when that person shows up. This is the question you ask. What do I do next? This is where I'm at in the career that I want. Is there any advice as what to do next? Last night I was on Instagram and this lady popped up, Kat Conroy or something, and it was a commercial, an ad that she bought for Instagram there where she was going to teach you how to do Instagram. And she showed you that your Instagram bio needs to be like a business card. Like you would hand that to somebody in the elevator and they can look at the card right away and know what you do and not have to say, hey, what do you do? What is this card about? Take it back, right? So I went and changed my Instagram bio because I had it okay. I didn't have it like crazy like some other people Instagram bio, but I had it just okay, just aight, right? And so I went and let me see. Where do I find me? Okay, here we go. So it says Barbara, and I had the colon, cookbook author / cooking videos. So right away it tells you what I do. I write cookbooks and I make videos. So for the people who are like, do you cater? No, child, I don't like cook. I don't like to cook. And God just happens to give me the ability to know how to cook. And not just to know how to cook, but to know how to teach people how to cook. There's the difference, you know. There's a lot of people that could cook good, but they can't teach it. They can't write. They can't write a cookbook to save their lives. God gave me all of these abilities and skills. So I'm using every gift that God gave me, every talent. I'm not going to be that person hiding my talent under a bush and not make it grow and make money, right? So that's what I put for who I is. Then under there, you have to pick a category for Instagram, and there's not a whole bunch of categories. There's not a food category. So I had to pick video creator. There's not an author category, right? Then I teach you how to cook from basic ingredients, because that's what I always say, right? That's my little slogan. Then I put a baguette bread in there. Then I put over 16 million views on YT, so you can know that I have a YouTube video that has views. I could put the subscribers at YT almost 105,000, but I'm putting the views. And then I put 225k followers on Facebook. No, I don't know what the views are on Facebook because I can't find the analytics so well on Facebook, but that's what I put. And then I have my website. And so I changed my Insta bio. So now I'm going to learn how to put these highlights. I don't even know what these things are called. I'm like, what is this on down here in highlights? And then I think they have a thing carousel if they still have that. I guess that's a slideshow. I don't know what it is. They have stories. I don't really do Instagram stories because I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm going to learn. And then they say when they look at your Instagram feed, it's supposed to depict exactly what you are. So I like the way the feed looks right here. It's all about my books and all about the food, right? So I'm not going to be putting random things at my Instagram anymore. I'm going to put when I meet people. But I have a video here at Instagram with the snow, right? When we had snow in California. I don't regret putting that video up, but maybe I won't put that type of stuff up anymore. You know what I mean? Maybe I won't put that side. There's some stuff that maybe I'll just go take down because it's not a food or a cookbook. or me meeting people doing food. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I'll take it down. Maybe we'll just move on from this point. But I'm going to work my Instagram hard to sell my books and to put out quality content. I'm going to start putting some reels there, even though I'm not getting paid to put reels there. So if I make the shorts for YouTube, I could put it as a reel at Instagram, right? I haven't put any reels at Facebook in a while. Why? Because the money dried up. The money dried up. I moved from the creek. I'm like that prophet. Move from this creek. The bird no come bring me no food. The creek dried up. What the hell am I stay here for? Move on. All right. Anyways, I feel like my teeth, my entire teeth is dirty from that 30 I probably stuck in it. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked this video, go ahead, give me a like. That's free. That's the way you can support the show for free. If you want to support the show monetarily wise, go ahead and hit me up at CashApp or at PayPal. I have PayPal, and I have Zelle. I'll put everything down below. And if you want to give the money for a specific reason, put the reason that you're giving the money. If you say, Barbara, put it towards paying off your phone. The phone bill is going to be due August 1st. I got like $300 towards this $780 phone. That's what everything came to. So if you want to donate towards that, say, hey, Barbara, let me pay off your phone. Hallelujah. Praise God. That's a seed that you've sowed into me. And you ask God for the harvest, because my seed doesn't bless you. It blesses me. Your seed doesn't bless me. It blesses you. So even if you give me $1 and you say towards the phone, yes, that's a blessing to me to put towards the phone, but it's going to be multiplied back to you. It's not going to be multiplied to me. Whatever you give me is what I get. If you give me $1, that's what I get. If you give me $5, that's what I get. If you give me $20, that's what I get. That's all I will ever have from that money that you gave me. But because you sowed it as a seed, it'll multiply back to you. That's how it works. I really do believe that. And I don't believe all seeds need to be sown in the church. And I don't believe all seeds need to be money. If you can't afford it, you're living on a fixed income, you could barely survive, you can give the video a like, because that gets it in the algorithm. You could comment below and say, hey boo, I gave your video a like. I love this video. That's all. You don't have to write nothing fancy. If you bought one of my books, I beg of you, go give me a 5-star review at Amazon. I'm talking about the Belize cookbook, You Need, Need. That one. I might just superimpose it here. Go give me a 5-star review. Thanks to everybody who has given me a 5-star review at the bread book. And I know that there was one person that was upset. They gave me a 5-star review and a picture, video, everything. And the person got upset later because they said they came into one of my live events. Nobody acknowledged them. They were acknowledged. They just missed it. But they got thoroughly upset. Don't come in my live anymore, and said that they were going to send the book back and ask back for their money. So far, from the paycheck that's coming the ending of June, because the stuff that's sold in April at Amazon is coming the ending of June, it doesn't look like they send the book back. Thank you. Thank you for buying the book, and thank you for giving me the 5-star review. We don't have no beef. We don't have no beef. You got acknowledged in the chat. Not everybody's going to get... What if I had like 1,000 people in the chat? How is everybody going to get acknowledged? But because my chat only has a few people, so it was a big deal. But, you know, I hope you enjoy the book, and I thank you for buying it. That's a seed that you sowed into me, and remember, that seed blesses you. It blesses you. It'll multiply back to you. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye. If you like what you saw here today, guys, consider watching one of my other videos, right?